Welcome to another Replay Guy Hooray channel, otherwise known as the ARG channel. Tonight we feature Game 2, the History Maker Baseball 73 vs. 98 anniversary set between the Minnesota Twins franchises. Last night, the 73 Twins jumped out to a 4-0 lead in the first inning. And that was basically it, as Brad Radke settled down and the 98 Minnesota Twins and David Ortiz flexed their muscles and won the game 11-5. So they are looking to sweep the series tonight. Once again, we are playing in Metropolitan Stadium, grass field, normal from both sides of the plate. Our umpires tonight from the 98 season, Rich Garcia, he is lenient and questionable. At first base, from the 73 season, Marty Springstead, he is neutral. At second base, from the 98 season, Terry Kraft, he is semi-lenient. And at third base, from the 73 season, Jim Evans, and he is neutral. The 98 Twins will be Sunny and Harmony, and the 73 Twins will be Stormy and Semi-Dissonant. For the 98 Twins pregame roll, there were no issues. For the 73 Twins, they do not have the home advantage for the rest of this series that was rolled under the manager's perks. So they will not have any home advantage now for the rest of the series. Let's get right into the lineups. For the 98 Twins, leading off will be Nixon, playing center field. The designated hot batter, Lawton, playing right field. Paul Molitor, the designated cold batter, is the DH, batting third. Ortiz will be at first base. He did have a big game yesterday. Lawton and Ortiz both had 4 hits, and I used the decider die to see who was going to be hot. That is why Ortiz is not listed as a hot batter for this game. Cordova batting fifth, playing left field. Walker at second base, batting sixth. Coomer third base, batting seventh. Steinbach is the catcher, batting eighth, and Mears the shortstop, batting ninth. On the mound, right-hander Latroy Hawkins. He has semi-struggler qualities, semi-flash qualities, semi-control quality, and semi-dynamic. So he's got a lot of qualities going there, but they're all semi, and he also has the struggler, which is not good. Hawkins had a 7-14 record with a 5.25 earned run average for the 98 Twins. For the 73 Twins, leading off will be Larry Heisel, and he is playing, let's get this right here, he is playing center field. Carew batting second, playing second base. Darwin is in right field, and he is batting third. He is a designated hot batter. Oliva, the DH. Braun playing third base, batting fifth. Liss, the designated, no, he's not the designated goal batter. He's just playing first base. Thompson at shortstop, batting seventh. Mittelwald, the catcher, and he is the designated cold batter. And Holt rounds out the lineup playing left field. On the mound will be Jim Cott, the left-hander. And he is a semi-workman. He is semi-flash and a control pitcher and an icon pitcher. Cott was 11-12 with a 4.41 earned run average for the 73 Twins. We are about ready to get underway. Cott is done with his warm-up pitches. And here we go. First batter, Nixon, leading off. And that is a 2-3-6. Is he DB control or dynamic? He is not. The pitcher is not batting, and that is going to be a leadoff walk for Nixon. So a good start for the 98 Twins here as Nixon gets on first base. That will bring up Lawton, the designated hot batter for the game. And that is a 2-2-4. And pitching at home, pitcher the 73 are the home team, and that will be a pop out to short. 1 out. That brings up Paul Molitor, the designated coal batter. A 2-3-5. Is he wild? He is not. Is Molitor eager? He is not eager. And that's going to be a ground out to second base. So it'll be a fielder's choice for Molitor. 2 outs. That will bring up David Ortiz, who had a big day yesterday. 4 hits. And it's a 3-4-4. Is he a prospect pitcher? Cott is not. Is Ortiz patient? He is not, and he is going to pop out to second base. That will end the inning. And we go to the bottom of the first. Okay, here we go. Larry Heisel leading off against Hawkins. And that is a 1-2-5. Is he a struggler pitcher? He's a semi-struggler. The decided eye says no. Is he patient? Heisel is not patient, and he's going to ground out to third base for the first out. 1 out. Rod Carew coming up. And that is a 1-3-5. Blue 1 means we go to the umpire shot with nobody on base. And it's a 1-6. Do we have a strict umpire at home? No, Garcia is lenient and questionable. And that is going to be a walk. So Carew trots down to first. And with 1 out, that will bring up Darwin, who is the designated hot batter. And that's a 1-4-5. Is he a struggler? Semi-struggler again, does not get the decided eye. That is going to be a ground out to third base. And you know what that means? It's going to be a 5-4-3 double play to end the inning. And we've played one inning here in Minnesota, and the score is 0-0. Go to the top of the second inning. Cordova leading off. And that is a 1-4-5. Struggler, no, and he will ground out to third. 1 out. Todd Walker now up. A 2-2-6. Is he the cleanup batter? No, and that is going to be a fly out to left field. Unless Walker's a whiffer, he is not, so it will be a fly out to left. And first two batters are down. 2 outs. I'll bring up Ron Coomer. A 3-5-6. Are they the same? Cott is a lefty, and Coomer is a right-handed batter, so they're not the same. Utility or sad sack. He is neither one of those, and that's going to be a base hit down the third baseline for Coomer. He is on first, the first hit of the game. 2 outs. Steinbeck coming up. Grip threes. Is he a utility or sad sack? He's a semi-utility. The decided die says no, and he is going to triple to the gap in left center field, and with 2 outs, a base hit and a triple, and the 1998 Twins jump out to the early lead. Got the first 2 batters, and then a single by Coomer and a triple by Steinbeck. Makes the score 1-0. Mears comes up. And that is a 2-3-4. We have runners on base. We're going to have plate drama. And it's a 2-3. Is a catcher iron? He is not iron. And we are going to have a ball. So we are going to go to the umpire shot with a runner on third base. And it's a 2-5 with a decided eye. Is it a questionable umpire at first base? No, he is neutral. Uh, and that is going to rule the batter safe, and the runner is going to score. So we have a infield single by Mears. Just beat it out. And it is now 2-0. So 2 runs here with 2 outs. All this happening with 2 outs. Caught now with 3 men reaching in a row. Becomes a semi-struggler. He will face Nixon, who he walked the first inning. 4-5-6. Is Nixon patient? He is not, and that's going to be a fly out to left field, and that will end the inning. The 1998 Twins jump out to an early 2-0 lead. And for the next batter, we are going to go to the team chemistry chart for Tony Oliva. 1-6. It's a batting team dissonant. They are semi-dissonant. And that is going to be a walk. Oliva leads off with a walk. And that will bring up Braun. 3-5-6. Is Braun a right-handed batter? No, he's a lefty. The pitcher is righty, so the same does not apply, so it won't be a strikeout. Is Braun utility or sad sack? He is not, and he is going to single down the third base line. And Oliva makes it over to third base, and runners are at the corner and no outs as the 73 Twins look to get something going here against Hawkins. List coming up, and that is a 2-6-6. And that is going to be a runner thrown out at first. Somehow Braun was caught napping, and he gets picked off. Costly error, base running error, and with 1 out, Oliva remains on third base. Lifts up, and that is a 2-3-3. Is he an ace or star pitcher? No. Is Liss a slugger? He is a slugger, and guess what? That's a deep fly ball to left field. Going back is Cordova. All he can do is look up, and it is a 2-run homer for Liss. And that ties the ball game up at 2-2. He hung a curveball, and Liss jumped all over it. And with 1 out, it is now tied 2-2. As we go to the next batter, Thompson. a 1, 2, 3. Are they both flash and fresh? He's semi-fresh, but the decided eye says no, and that will be a ground out to short. 2 outs. Middle wall coming up, designated Cole batter, and that's a 3-4-6. Is he eager? He is not, and that is going to be a walk. So Hawkins struggling here in the second inning. And with 2 outs, we have a runner on first base, and up comes Holt. 2-2-3. Is he a wild pitcher? No. Slugger or utility for Holt. And he is a semi-slugger. He didn't get the decided eye. And that is going to be a base hit to left field. Runners on first and second now, and 2 outs. And that will bring up Heisel, the leadoff hitter. He grounded out to third base, his first at bat. And that's a 1-2-5. Is he a struggler? Well, he is a semi-struggler. The decided eye says he is, and we've got a fence call for Larry Heisel. He is a semi-slugger, so we will roll the die here. He needs to get the decided eye to be the slugger. Didn't get it, so he is going to fall under the other category, and he hits a 3, and that is a double. Middlewall is going to score and make it 3-2. And that is going to be runners on second and third. And it is now a 3-2 game. We've had a wild second inning here. Still 2 outs, and Carew comes up. And it's a 2-3-4, and that is runners on base. We're going to the plate drama chart. 3-6. It's a catcher iron. The catcher is not iron, and it's going to be a ball, which means we're going to go to the umpire chart with runners on second and third. A 4-6. Do we have a respected umpire at first base? No, we have a neutral umpire. Other umpires call the batter out, so it's going to be a ground out for Carew unassisted to first. But the 73 Twins come back with 3 runs here in the second, a wild second inning. And at the end of 2, the 73 Twins 3, the 98 Twins 2. Both starters struggled in that second inning. Missing a hit there. All right, top of the third, Lawton, the designated hot batter. That's a 2-4-5. Is he a hero? Lawton is a semi-hero. Did not get the decided eye. He will pop out to second base for out number 1. And for Molitor, we are going to the player experience chart. That is a 1-5 prospect batter. Molitor is not a prospect. And that is going to be a base hit for Molitor. Singles up the middle. And with 1 out, that will bring up Ortiz. Popped out to second base in the first inning. And that is a 3-4-6. Is Ortiz eager? He is not, and he is going to walk. So we now have runners on first and second and 1 out. Jim caught getting himself into trouble here. One out for Cordova. A 1-1-4. Is he fresh? It is going to be a ground out too short. You know what that means. It's going to be a 6-4-3 double play. And that is going to end the inning. So a promising inning does not happen. We go to the bottom of the third, 3-2, 73 Twins. Leading off will be Darwin, the designated hot batter. He ground out to a 5-4-3 double play in the first inning. 3-5-5, struggler or gilded. He is semi-struggler, decided die says no. Is Darwin a champion? He is not, and that's going to be a ground out to second base. One out. Bring up a Oliva who walked and scored a run. A 2-4-6. Is he a controlled pitcher? He's semi-controlled. The decided die says yes. It's going to be a two-hopper back to the mound. Hawkins throws over to Ortiz, and quickly 2 outs here in the third inning. Braun comes up. He had a base hit his first at bat. And it is a 1-1-3, ace or dynamic. Well, he's semi-dynamic. The decided die says he is dynamic. He is going to ground out unassisted to first base. And a 1-2-3 inning for Hawkins. Both pitchers settle down in the third inning. And at the end of three, it's the 73 Twins 3, the 98 Twins 2. Top of the fourth. Walker leading off 0 for 1. And that's a 2-2-5. Is he a star pitcher? No. Slugger or sad sack? No. And that is going to be a single to center field. And he also says if he's active, he steals. And decided die says he's semi-active. Decided die says he is active, and he is going to get a stolen base. So a single and a stolen base puts Walker on second base and no outs. Boomer coming up. He had a base hit and scored a run in the second inning. A 5-6-6. Is he wild? No. Does Coomer have a good eye? No. And he is going to go down swinging. 1 out. Steinbeck comes up. He is 1 for 1. He had a triple and an RBI and scored a run. And that is a 1-3-4 gold catcher. No. Is Steinbeck a champion? He is not, and we've got outfield drama. And that is going to be a 2-6 with a decided eye. Is the center fielder stoic? He is not. And he is going to make the running catch of the fly ball. 2 down. And the number 9 hitter, Mears, he singled back in the second inning and knocked in a run. 2-4-5. Is he a hero? Mears is not a hero, and he will pop out to second base to end the inning. Go to the bottom of the fourth. Score remains 3-2. 73 Twins on top. List is coming up. He had a 2-run homer, and we are going to be going to the player experience chart for his at bat. 2-run homer back in the second inning. A 1-2. Is it an icon batter? Liss is not an icon batter, and he is going to strike out. 1 out. And with that, we are going to go to the baseball now chart. 4-5 is a cold batter. No. And he's going to ground out to first base, who tosses over to Hawkins for out number 2. Now to bring up Middlewall, who walked and scored a run. And that is a 1-3-4. Gold catcher? No. Is he a champion batter? He is not, and he's going to be outfield drama. 4-6. It's a left fielder iron. Cordova is iron. He's indecisive and he can't make the play, and that is going to be a base hit for Middlewall. So with 2 outs, a base hit. And we are going to go to the team chemistry chart for Holt, who also singled back in the second inning. And that is a 1-6. Is the batting team dissonant? Well, they're semi-dissonant. The decided die says yes. And he is going to pop out to third base to end the inning. We've played 4 innings here in Minnesota. And the score remains 73 Twins 3, the 98 Twins 2. All the runs scored in the second inning. Both pitchers struggled there in that second inning. Top of the 5th, and it's the top of the order for the 98 Twins. Nixon 0 for 1 with a walk. A 1-2-2. Is he a workman? Well, he's a semi-workman. And the decided die says he is, and that is going to be a base hit to center field. Nixon is on first. And Nixon is active. Thinking about maybe stealing a base here. Let's see what happens. First of all, we need to see if he gets the jump. He is going to try and steal. He needs to get the dot. He did not get the jump, and he will hold off here. Lawton, the designated hot batter. A 4-5-5. Is he flash? He's semi-flash. The decided dice says he is. It's going to be a strikeout unless Lawton has a good eye. He does not. So that is strike 3 on Lawton. 1 down. All right, we have a new batter up. So Nixon is going to try again. This time he does get the jump. And the catcher is neutral. A 3, and he is going to make it. It's a stolen base. Nixon with a stolen base gets into scoring position with 1 out for Molitor, who is 1 for 2. 4-4-5. Is he a workman? He's semi-workman. The decider die says he is a workman, and that is going to be a double to right field for Molitor. And let's see. That is going to tie this game up. Stolen base helped, although he probably may have scored on that. Molitor, the designated cold batter for the game, he's got 2 hits. Well, we've got a tie ball game. That's caught struggling here in the 5th again. 1 out. Ortiz 0 for 1 with a walk. And that is a 1-1-6. Is he fresh? He is fresh. And Ortiz goes down swinging. Second strikeout of the inning for Cott. And there are 2 outs. That will bring up Cordova. And that is a 1-1 4, and he is fresh. It is going to be a round out to short that will end the inning. But the 98 Twins have tied the game at 3-3. We go to the bottom of the fifth and the top of the lineup. Heisel leading off against Hawkins. 3-4-4. Prospect pitcher. No, he's not. Is Heisel patient? He is not. And that's going to be a pop out to second base for the first out. 1 out. Up comes Carew, 0 for 1 and walk. That is a 1-3-5. We have a black 1. It is the ballpark chart for Carew. And it is a 5-5. Is it a grass ballpark? It is. Routine ground out. So that is a routine grounder. And let's just see. So that would be 2 down. And that will bring up Darwin, who is 0 for 2. He's a designated hot batter. And a 2-4-4. Is he an ace pitcher? No. Is Darwin patient? A champion? No. It's going to be a ground out to short in a 1-2-3 inning. We've played 5 here at Metropolitan Stadium. And it's a tie ball game, 3-3. All right. Let's see. The 73 Twins are looking to maybe go to the bullpen. Bullpen is not that great. And they are going actually, they've got 2 decent guys, and then after that, so it looks like that's going to be it for Jim Cott. He went 5 innings, going to get a no decision. Campbell is going to come in, and Campbell comes in with the Star, the Flash, Semi-Control, and he is a prospect pitcher. He is a right-hander. And the first batter will be Walker, who is 1 for 2, a single, and he also has a stolen base. Campbell pitched in yesterday's game and did not fare too well. So let's see if he's recovered from yesterday's game. And that is a 2-4-6. Is he a control pitcher? He's semi-control. The decided eye says he is. That's a bouncer right back to Campbell for the easy out. 1 out. Up comes Coomer, 1 for 2. A 3-4-6. Is Coomer eager? He is eager, and he will fly out to center field. 2 down. Stein back up. He is 1 for 2 with a triple. A 2-3-6. Is he DB control or dynamic? He is neither one of those. Pitcher is not batting, and that is going to be a walk. So with 2 outs, Steinbach walks. And the number 9 hitter, Mears, comes up. He is 1 for 2. And that is a 1-2-4. He's a control pitcher. He's semi-control. The decided eye says yes. And that is going to be a ground out to shortstop. So he fields choice. That is going to end the inning. No runs. And we go to the bottom of the 6th, all tied up. 3-3. Okay, Hawkins now is semi-fresh. And it looks like he's going to stay in. The 98 Twins are going to leave Hawkins in here. He's going to be facing Lever, Braun, and List. First batter is a 5-6-6. Is he wild? No. Does Oliva have a good eye? He does not, and Oliva goes down swinging. One out. Braun comes up, 1 for 2. That is a 1-3-4. Gold catcher, no. Is he a champion? Braun is not a champion. We have outfield drama. A 2-3. Center fielder, iron. Nixon is iron. Ball is going to glance off his glove, and the batter is safe at first on an error. It's going to be an E8. Error on Nixon. Ron is on first, and we are going to go to the team chemistry chart for Liss's at bat. Liss has a 2-run homer in this game. 2-4. It's the batting team harmony. They are not, and it's going to be outfield drama again. And it's a 1-6. Is the right fielder stoic? The right fielder is Lawton. He is not stoic. And he makes a diving play on the line drive, and that is out number 2. 2 down. Brings up Thompson, who is 0 for 2. A 2-4-6 control pitcher. Hawkins is semi-control. He did get the decided eye. Bouncer right back to him, and he tosses over to first, underhanded, and that ends the inning. Again, no score, no runs in that inning. And we go to the 7th, all tied up, 3-3. Campbell coming in for his second inning in relief. He'll be facing Nixon. A 3-3-6, ace or dynamic? No. Is Nixon a sat sack, utility, or patient? He's a semi utility. The decided eye says he is. Campbell strikes him out. 1 out. That brings up Lawton, the designated hot batter, who promptly is 0 for 3. 3-3-6. Ace or dynamic? He is neither. Sad sack, utility, or patient for Lawton. And he is semi-patient, but they didn't get the decided eye, and that's going to be a base hit to center field. Lawton picks up his first hit of the night. Runner on first, 1 out. And we are going to go to the baseball player experience chart for Molitor, who is the designated cold batter, but has two base, a single and a double. 2-2. Is it a prospect pitcher? Campbell is a prospect pitcher. He loses a pitch, batter belts it deep, and it's going to be a to the fence chart for Molitor. Molitor is considered a scrapper, and that's going to be a double. So his second double of the game, his third hit of the game. And there are runners on second and third with 1 out as Campbell starts to get into trouble. And that is going to be it for Campbell. He gets credit for 1 1/3 innings. And coming in is going to be Hands. Hands is a semi-star. He is semi-flash. And he is control. And he is an icon pitcher. And pitches from the right side. So the runners on second and third in 1 out. They are going to intentionally walk Ortiz to load the bases up. And now they hope they can get the ground ball for the inning-ending double play. Bases loaded, 1 out. Cordova up, 0 for 3. Pitch. A 2-3-4. Runners on base. We have plate drama. This is huge, folks. 1-6. Is the catcher iron? No. And that's going to be low and away for a ball. We are going to go to the umpire chart with the bases loaded. This should be interesting. Bases loaded, and we are going to the umpire chart. 3-4. Questionable umpire at second base. No, he's lenient. And had he been questionable, he would have called the runner out at second despite the foot off the bag on an attempted double play. Other umpires rule the runner safe. That is going to be a fielder's choice. Everybody's going to be safe. And a run scores, big run. And with no out, 1 out, the bases remain loaded. And the 98 Twins have taken a 4-3 lead. They got the ground ball, but could not turn the double play. And now we go to Walker. He's 1 for 3. The bases are loaded. Hands needs to get this out. Another ground ball. A 1-2-4. Is he a control pitcher? He is a control pitcher. It's a ground out to short. And just what they needed, just what the doctor ordered. It's going to be a 6-4-3 double play. A huge double play to end the inning. And that makes the score 4-3 as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Huge double play. The 98 Twins could have blown the game open. All right. We are now going to the bottom of the 7th. It'll be Middlewall, the designated coal batter, Holt, and then Heisel. And Hawkins is going to come out and continue to pitch. There is action in the bullpen. And that is a 4-5-6. Is he patient? Middlewall is not patient. He is going to fly out to center field. 1 out. And we're going to go to team chemistry for Holt. See, 1-5 is the pitching team harmony. They are. The outfielder makes a sliding grab of a looping line drive to left field, and that is 2 outs. And that'll bring up Larry Heisel, who is 1 for 3. He's at a double and an RBI. That is a 1-3-4, blue 1. We are going to the umpire chart with the bases empty. A 2-2. Is it a respected umpire at third base? No, he is neutral. And he is going to rule it a foul ball. Just missing a base hit. Foul ball. Heisel gets back in the batter's box. 2 outs. A 4-5-6. Is he patient? He is not, and that will be a fly out to center, a 1-2-3 inning. And at the end of 7, score remains 4-3, 98 Twins. We go to the top of the 8th. Hands is still in there. And we are going to the team chemistry chart. For Coomer's at bat. Coomer 1 for 3. 3-4. It's a batting team harmony. They are. And that's going to be a base hit to center field. Coomer gets his second hit of the game. Hit number 10. And up comes Steinbach. He is 1 for 2 with a triple and a walk. That is a 146. Is he flash? He is semi-flash. Didn't get the decided eye. Is Steinbach a champion? He is not. That's going to be a ground out to second. Going to be a 4-6-3 double play. 2 outs now and nobody on base for the number 9 batter, Mears, who is 1 for 3. A 146. Is he flash? Semi flash again. Is he a champion? Mears is not a champion, and he is going to ground out to second. That will end the inning. We go to the bottom of the eighth. 4-3, 98 Twins. And it looks like we are going to have a new pitcher as Latroy Hawkins is going to get credited for 7 innings, giving up 3 runs. All those runs were in the second inning, and he's only given up 5 hits. And they're going to go to the bullpen, and who is it going to be? It's going to be Greg Swindell making his first appearance. The lefty has semi-star, semi-flash, control, and semi-dynamic qualities, and he is an icon pitcher. So Swindell, impressive qualities, will be facing Faru, who is 0 for 2 in a walk. 2-4-6. Is he a controlled pitcher? He is. Carew bounces weakly back to the mound for out number 1. Up comes Darwin, the designated hot batter. He is 0 for 3. A 1-2-5. Is he a struggler? He is not. Is he patient? Darwin is not patient, and he is going to ground out to third. He's a semi-whiffer. The decided eye says he is a whiffer, and that is going to be a strikeout. Quickly, 2 outs, time running out here for the 73 Twins. Up comes Oliva, 0 for 2 with a walk. A 1-3-6. Is he an ace pitcher? No. Whiffer or cold? Well, he is a cold batter because he struck out his last time up, and he will strike out again. And we go to the 9th inning. The score remains 4-3. 1998 Twins looking to sweep the series. And will come out again in the 9th inning. Going to be facing Nixon, who is 1 for 3. A 3-5-6 is Nixon. Let's see. He's a switch hitter, so that's not going to apply. Utility or sad sack? He is neither one of those, and he is going to single down the third baseline. His second hit of the game. He is semi-active. He is going to look for another stolen base here. Take advantage of his speed. Does he get the jump? No. I'll bring up Lawton, who is 1 for 4. A 2-3-3. Is he an ace or star? He's a semi-star. The decided eye says no. Is Lawton a slugger? Lawton is a slugger, and oh boy, that ball is hit deep to left field. Going back is Holt, and all he can do is look up, and Lawton, the designated hot batter, has just hit a 2-run homer, and that makes the score now 6-3. And that is going to be it for Hands. And they are going to go to the bullpen, and let's see who they bring in. They got a bunch of workmen and strugglers for pitchers. Yeah, they're going to bring in the closer, Corbin. It's not a close situation, but they need to hopefully stop any more scoring. He's a star. He is semi flash. He is semi control. And he's a prospect pitcher. So Corbin will come in with no outs here in the top of the ninth. 2 runs are in. Molitor, 3 for 4, designated cold batter with 2 doubles and a single. A 3.55. Is he struggler or gilded? No. Is Molitor a champion? He is not. He's going to ground out to second base, and he's not a whiffer, so he will ground out to second. 1 out. Up comes Ortiz, 0 for 2, but he has walked twice. 4.56. Is he patient? Ortiz is not, and he will fly out to center field. 2 down. And for Cordova, who is 0 for 4, we are going to the team chemistry chart. 3-4. It's batting team harmony, and he is. Batter waits for his pitch and smacks a single to right field. So Cordova picks up his first hit of the game, and with 2 outs, the inning continues. We go to the number 6 batter, Walker, who is 1 for 4. He has a single. And that is a 1-2-3 as he both flash and fresh. He is fresh. He is semi-flash. The decided eye says he is. And that is going to be a strikeout to end the inning. But the damage was done. 2 more runs on the 2-run homer by Lawton. And we're going to the bottom of the ninth with a 6-3 lead for the 98 Twins. And there'll be a pitching change for them. They are going to bring in their closer. Well, their closer is a semi-workman, but he's flash, DB control, and dynamic, so it'll be Rick Aguilera coming in. He's a right-hander. He's a semi-workman. He is flash. He is DB control, and he's semi-dynamic, and he is icon. So Aguilera will be coming in here to face Braun, Liss, and Thompson, trying to get the save and send the 98 Twins to the next round. A 1-2-6. Is he fresh? He certainly is, and that's a line out to second base. 1 out. 2 outs to go. Liss comes up, 1 for 3 at a 2-run homer back in the second inning. 1-6-6. Is he workman or gilded? Aguilera is a semi-workman. Decided I says no. Is he a whiffer? Is Liss considered a Liss? He is, and that is a strikeout for Aguilera. 2 down. The 98 Twins, 1 out away from eliminating the 73 team. Thompson comes up. He is 0 for 3. A 2-3-4. We do not have anybody on base. Is he a hot batter? He is not. That is a pop up to third base. And that is going to end the ball game. The final 1998 Twins have swept the series as they win 6-3. Interesting game. The 98 Twins took a lead of 2-0 in the top of the second, only to see the 73 Twins score 3 to take the lead, and then Latroy Hawkins settled down the rest of the way. He got bullpen help from Swindell and Aguilera, and that was it. The 98 Twins with a run in the fifth, a run in the seventh, and then insurance runs in the ninth. to win 6-3. They had 6 runs, 12 hits, and 1 error. Minnesota 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors. Hawkins giving up 5 hits, and the bullpen giving up nothing. So once again, the 1998 Twins will advance, sweeping the series 2 games to nothing. And we will be moving to a National League matchup starting tomorrow night. Not sure who that's going to be, but that's going to do it here from Minnesota. Again, the final score 6-3. The Minnesota 98 Twins winning the series 2 games to nothing. The winning pitcher, Hawkins. The losing pitcher, I believe, is, let's see, going to be Hands, I believe, is the losing pitcher. And that's going to be it. I want to thank everybody for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe and like button. And we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.